and welcome to Hollywood Elite Wrestling. My name is Grandpa Choco. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. It is a pleasure to have you aboard. Welcome, everybody. First of all, first thing we got to do is send a big thank you out to Jeffrey Melton 6913, who gave out 5 solo promoter memberships. Thank you very much. That was incredibly nice of you. Yeah, very thankful. Gave 5 different people some a 1-month membership to the Golden Circle, and we certainly do appreciate that. That supports the channel, and thank you so much. Kathy Evans is here. Jim Lawrence is here, and welcome. Fantastic to have you all. Speaking of the solo promoter channel memberships, these are the fine people whose names you see here. I will now have to, and look, Jeffrey Melton's name is the first name, and that is because I sort these by who's been member the longest. So thank you so much, Jeffrey Melton, for supporting and also letting other people check it out. If you want to become a member of the Golden Circle, just click that join button down below the video, and it'll walk you through it. You get to see videos before they are released. You get exclusive videos, and you get exclusive live stream content, which we will be talking about here tonight. We are using the FG Assistant app to roll this out. This is a way to play Filsinger games on your desktop computer. If you want to know more, you can head on over to patreon.com/FG Assistant, patreon.com/FG Assistant. All right. Let's check out what we are doing tonight. This is card number 207 of Hollywood Elite Wrestling. And our opening match is going to be Mike DiBiase versus Mike Jackson. And then we've got Debbie Malenko versus Candi Divine. We got an interesting tag team match. I'm excited to see how this one goes. Mr. Fuji, Mr. Saito versus Mad Dog and Butcher Vachon. And then in a U.S. title #1 contender match, we've got Too Cold Scorpio, the former champion, who is very upset. He says that there were some ref shenanigans that cost him to lose the title. So he is demanding a rematch, but the commissioner, has said he's got to take on the other top contender, and that is Angelo Mosca. So Too Cold Scorpio has his work cut out for him tonight. And actually, let's do this. Who will win the #1 contender main event? Too Cold Scorpio or Angelo Mosca? Let me make sure I spell that right. Let me do this. Let me get this out of the way. Start the poll. All right, so that poll will be up at the top of the chat, and you can vote on it throughout the evening here tonight. And let's see. Okay, all right, we got that. Okay, and then for our channel members, we talked about our channel members earlier. We will have some dark matches for the channel members. Beverly Shade will take on Shirley Black. The Grapplers will take on the Mulkeys. The Grapplers are winless, so I decided to see how they would do against the Mulkeys. And then our main event, an interesting main event, Big John Studd with Bobby Heenan in his corner taking on superstar Bill Dundee. So those will be our dark matches here tonight after the main event. But let's get going with our first match. And that is going to be Mike DiBiase taking on Mike Jackson. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And it looks like Mike DiBiase is going to start things off with a rear chin lock. Choice B. Let's see. What is his agility? And where am I? I've been playing on tabletop so long, I don't know. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, right there. His agility is a 0, or his turnbuckle is a C. He's going to whip him into the turnbuckle. You bounce forward off the turnbuckle on an incredible neck-breaking clothesline. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. Death jump. Mike DiBiase going up. Struggle takes place. Better agility. That's going to be Mike DiBiase. Shoves Mike Jackson off. Hits a pile driver. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. You come to the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Body slam 2. Hurt 2. A series of punches. 3. Hurt 2. Sleeper. Locks it in. Hurt 2. Arm twist and hair pull. 2. Hurt 2. Arm twist and hair pull. 2. Mike Jackson reverses it. Arm drags. That's a hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips Mike DiBiase into the ropes. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. Target is 4 here. Rolls a 3. That is it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Mike Jackson was on the comeback trail, and then suddenly he was not. We're going to call that a quick roll up. And, yeah, it sort of was a squash. I'm going to give it 1 star. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it 1 star. Jason 49ers is here. Welcome. Good evening to you as well, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining us for some Hollywood Elite action here tonight. Next up, ladies match. And that is Debbie Malenko taking on Candi Divine. I was realizing that I should do a whole card where it's like that was Mike Jackson, Mike DiBiase, Debbie Malenko, Debbie Combs, do a whole. We have Mr. Fuji, Mr. Saito, but they're taking on Butcher and Vachon, so that's not Butcher and Vachon. Butcher, Mad Dog, and Butcher. All right, here we go. Rolling the dice, ringing the bell. Candi Divine going to start things off with a running drop kick 2. An agility move. They have equal agility. They have equal agility and power. Hurt 2. Stomp 2. Debbie Malenko reverses it. Leg trip and step over. Candi Divine reverses it. There's a body slam 2. Hurt 2. Clothesline 3. Hurt 2. Another clothesline. And Debbie Malenko's down. She is not going to leave the ring. Boston Crab down 3. And there's a sunset flip. Target is 3. Rolls a 9. She is able to kick out. 1 fatigue. And Candi Divine is going to toss her out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object. Oh, no. Let's see what object Candi Divine is going to... A bottle? What arena is serving beer in bottles? That should be horrible. She should get disqualified. DQ 5. No, she's not disqualified. Smashes her with the bottle. Double leg catapult. Hurt 2. Body slam 2. Debbie Malenko firing back. There's a knee bar. Hurt 2. Jumping elbow strike 2. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips her in. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating there equal. So Debbie Malenko rolls on level 3. Top rope elbow drop. Choice H. Let's see here. Death jump is an A. Agility is a -2. Gonna have to go for the death jump, even though she has an A. The opponent comes off the top rope. You counter with the crossbody block, and now opponent rolls pin. Target is going to be 4. Rolls a 4. That is it. Big win from Candi Divine, although using that bottle. Roll through crossbody block. And that will get the 1-star treatment there. All right, let's see what's going on. Getting into some GFWZ on my tabletop, and I'm dipping my toes into the Go Fight Pow universe. Excellent. I always say with Go Fight Pow, you can't buy just one. They're like Pringles. You gotta keep collecting them. And some exciting news from Go Fight Pow that the Kickstarter stuff is about to ship. So that is awesome. Here we go. Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito versus Mad Dog and Butcher Vachon. Tag team action here. We're going to have Mr. Saito start with Mad Dog. And here we go. Let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. They both roll a 6. We will roll again, and Mad Dog's going to win the brawl. Leg dive takedown. Dazed 1. Masa Saito going to try and tag out. He is able to do it. Here comes Mr. Fuji. Oops. Front face lock choke. Dazed 1. Punch, then insincere bow. 1. Dazed 1 tag. Mad Dog going to try and tag out. He's able to tag out. Here comes Butcher. Drop toe hold 1. Dazed 1. Mr. Fuji going to go to tag out. He's able to do it. Look at the tags here. Into the turnbuckle. Whips Butcher in. Bounce forward. Catches the opponent with a skull-splitting lariat. And is down 3. Masa Saito is going to roll out of the ring. Oh, we get another foreign object. Let's see what happens. Brass knuckles. Butcher Vachon with some brass knuckles. He might be disqualified here. He is. And that will end the match with a brawl. What was the last roll? Was it 2? Okay, so it wasn't doubles. But let's see. Masa Saito is going to win that. Butcher Vachon is DQ after smashing Saito with brass knuckles. And we'll say the two teams brawled after the bell. And so we will write down that we are going to do, in the future, a rematch between these two. Fuji and Saito versus Vachon's grudge match. I have this little book here. Let me see what this says on the cover. I don't know where I found this. I found this somewhere. Maybe I got it off of Amazon. This is a Haber Crafts revision cards, and it's just a spiral-bound notebook of index cards. And so I just use them to write down all my notes for when I'm playing wrestling here on FG Assistant, because I know there's a whole notes thing inside FG Assistant, but I would just forget them. I forget the notes are in there, so I like physical stuff here, so that's what I just wrote down right there. Hardcore Elite Wrestling tonight. Yes, indeed. Weapons galore tonight. Yes, Jeff, you are correct. And the H stands for hardcore. I like that. All right, here we go. Here is this is our main event. This is our regular. We're flying through this because of the disqualifications and the quick matches. Here we go. Too Cold Scorpio looking to get his redemption shot for the U.S. title, going up against Angelo Mosca. So let's roll the dice. Let's ring the bell. And Scorpio's going to start things off. Back suplex, choice B, into the turnbuckle. Whips the big man into the turnbuckle. Crushed by a big kick. Into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. You count the ropes. Opponent puts you down with a running back elbow. Super kick. Hurts too. Into the ropes again. Whips him in. Drop down, roll again. Drop down, roll again. The opponent gets a position for a back body drop. Mosca captures him and smashes him with a pile driver. I forgot to see. Let's look at there's been 5 votes. People think Angelo Mosca is going to win. So let's go. Roll on level 3 offense. Back elbow 2. Too Cold Scorpio ducks it. Flip leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes again. You count the ropes with powerful flying shoulder tackle. Mosca with a tackle into the corner. Hurt 2. Leg drop 2. Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Hurt 2. Tackle in corner 3. Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips him in. Tries a running clothesline, but you move. Mosca crashes into the turnbuckle. Scorpio covers him. Target is 3. Roll is an 11. He is able to kick out. Tumbleweed 3. Add 1. Mosca really hurting here. Drop kick 2. Hurt 2. Moonsault 3. Down 3. And Mosca's going to roll out of the ring. The wrestler with the better ring rating. That is Mosca. He wins the brawl outside of the ring. Throws him back in and hits him with the big right hand. Let's see. His turnbuckle power is a +1. Going to go for that. 9 or less. 7. Gets it there. And there is a pin. And Scorpio, the target is 3 over here. Roll is a 9. He is able to kick out. Back elbow 2. Down 3. And there's the sleeper, +1. Target is 5. Roll is a 10. And Mosca keeps the sleeper locked in. Target is 6. Is this it for the former champion? No, he is able to hold on a little bit longer. How about a backbreaker? Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Hurt 2. Into the turnbuckle. Whips him in, and it's a reversal. Mosca goes into the turnbuckle, and he lifts a knee. And Scorpio goes down into the turnbuckle, throws him into the turnbuckle. He lifts a knee. Super kick. That's a hurt 2. A hip toss. Gets the big man up and over. Flip leg drop 3. Hurt 2. Into the ropes. Whips him into the ropes. Drop down, roll again. Drop down, roll again. The opponent gets position for a back body drop. Mosca catches him, hits him with the pile driver, and elbow smash to the face. 3, add 1. That's going to bust Scorpio open, and he will roll on level 3. Hurt 2. Face rake 2. Hurt 2. Head twist 2. Hurt 2. Face rake 2. Hurt 2. Running power slam 3. Down 3. Scorpio's going to roll out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring. Here we go with another object. What object does Mosca try to smash him with? The bell hammer. He might be disqualified here. He is not disqualified. Hits him behind the ref's back. Throws him back in. Rolls on level 3. Throws him out of the ring again. The opponent comes out of the ring, but Scorpio's had enough. Whips him into the announce table. Scorpio might be disqualified, and he is! Look at that! Mosca gets the victory via DQ after goading Too Cold Scorpio into smashing him, whipping him into the announce table. And let's see, that's going to be 3.5 stars. That was a wild one. Holy moly. Michael Brado, welcome. Hollywood Extreme Wrestling, yes. Well, there you go, folks. That is going to do it. Sorry if the video is lagging a little bit. I don't, something's going on with our internet. I gotta call the old internet company. But we are going to move over to our members only live stream. And that will be for channel members. That will start in a minute. And we will get that going. I want to thank everybody. If you are not joining us for the dark matches, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Kathy Evans, Jeffrey Melton, Jim Lawrence. Jeffrey Melton, thank you again for those gifts. Jason 49ers and Michael Brada, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We've got 3 dark matches. Beverly Shade versus Shirley Black. The Grapplers versus the Mulkeys. And our main event, Big John Studd with Bobby Heenan in his corner versus Bill Dundee. That one should be interesting. So we hope you will join us. If not, thank you very much for being here. We appreciate it. And we will head into our dark matches here in just 5 seconds. All right, our opening match, Beverly Shade taking on Shirley.